television?
No. Yeah, once in a while, you know, occasionally.
What's your name?
You wouldn't know it. It doesn't matter. What's the difference?
You're on the Johnny Carson, right?
Once in a while, you know, every
What's
now.
your name?
I'm Robert Redford.
Come on.
Alvi Singer. It was nice. Thanks very much for everything.
Hey! What? This is Alvi Singer.
Hey, fellas, you know, Jesus.
This guy's on television. Alvi Singer, right?
Give me a break.
Am I right?
Give me a break, Jesus.
This guy's on television.
I need a large polo mallet.
Who's on television? This guy on a Johnny Carson show.
Fellas, what is this, a meeting of the Teamsters?
What
You know,
program? Can I have your autograph?
You don't want my
No,
autograph.
I do. It's for my girlfriend. Make it out to Ralph.
Your girlfriend's name is Ralph?
It's for my brother. Alvi Singer!
You really Alvi Singer, the TV
This is
star?
Alvi Singer! Alvi Singer over here!
All right, it's all right, fellas. Jesus, what'd you do? Come by way of the Panama Canal?
I'm in a bad mood, okay?
Bad mood? I'm standing with the cast of The Godfather.
You're gonna have to learn to deal with it.
I'm dealing with two guys named Cheech.
Okay, please, I have a headache, all right?
Hey, you are in a bad mood. You must be getting your period.
I'm not getting my period. Jesus, every time anything out of the ordinary happens, you think that I'm getting my period.
Little later, I think one of them may have missed it. Has the picture started yet?
It started 2 minutes ago.
That's it. Forget it. I can't go in.
2 minutes, Alvi.
No, I'm sorry. I can't do it. We've blown it already. I can't go in the middle.
In the middle? We're only missed the titles. They're in Swedish.
You want to get coffee for 2 hours or something?
2 hours? No. I'm going in. I'm
Go
going
ahead.
in.
Goodbye.
While we're talking, we could be inside. You know that?
Hey, can we not stand here and argue in front of everybody? Because
All
I
right.
get embarrassed.
All right. So what do you want to do?
I don't know now. You want to go to another movie? So let's go see The Sorrow and the Pity.
Oh, come on. We've seen it. I'm not in the mood to see a 4-hour documentary on Nazis.
Well, I'm sorry. I can't. I've got to see a picture exactly from the start to the finish because I'm anal.
That's a polite word for what you are.
We saw the Fellini film last Tuesday. It is not one of his best. It lacks a cohesive structure. You know, you get the feeling that he's not absolutely sure what it is he wants to say. Of course, I've always felt he was essentially a technical filmmaker. Granted, La Strada was a great film. Great in its use of negative imagery more than anything else. But that central cohesive core, you know, that must lead through an artist's work, leading from one to the other.
Screaming his opinions in my
You
ear.
understand what I'm talking about? Like all that Juliet of the Spirits or Satyricon. I found it incredibly indulgent. You know, he really is. He's one of the most indulgent filmmakers. He really is.
Keyword here
and
is indulgent.
without getting, let's put it this way.
What are you depressed
without
about?
sublimating
I missed my
technique
therapy.
to
I
expression.
overslept.
How can you possibly oversleep?
The alarm clock.
Do you know what a hostile gesture that is to me?
I know, because of our sexual problem, right?
Everybody online at the New Yorker has to know our rate of intercourse.
It's like Samuel Beckett. You know, I admire the technique, but it doesn't hit me on a gut level.
I'd like to
And
hit this
without
guy on a
doing
gut
that-
level.
Stop it, Alvi.
He's spitting on my neck. You know, he spits
the
on
most
my neck when he
important thing of
talks.
all.
And you know something else? You know, you're so egocentric that if I miss my therapy, you can only think of it in terms of how it affects you.
Weltanschauung is what it is.
Probably on their
It's
first
a
date, right?
worldview that
Probably met by
artist
answering an
has got
ad
to-
in the New York Review of
otherwise it
Books.
doesn't-
30-ish academic wishes to meet woman who's interested in Mozart, James Joyce, and sodomy. What do you mean, our sexual problem? I mean, I'm comparatively normal for a guy raised in Brooklyn.
Okay, I'm very sorry. My sexual problem. Okay, my sexual problem, huh?
I never read that. That was Henry James, right? Novel?
You know what
the
it
sequel
is?
to Turn of the Screw?
It's the
Bisexual?
influence of television. Yeah, now, Marshall McLuhan deals with it in terms of it being a high intensity, you understand? A hot medium.
What I
as
wouldn't
opposed
give for a
to,
large sock
as
with horse
opposed to
manure in
print,
it.
which he uses essentially
What do
linear.
you do when you get stuck on a movie line with a guy like this behind you?
Wait a minute, why can't I
It's just
give my
maddening.
opinion? It's a free country.
He can give you. You have to give it so loud. I mean, aren't you ashamed to pontificate like that? And the funny part of it is, Marshall McLuhan, you don't know anything about Marshall McLuhan's work.
Really? I happen to teach a class at Columbia called TV, Media, and Culture. So I think that my insights into Mr. McLuhan, well, have a great deal of validity.
Oh, do you?
Yeah.
Well, that's funny because I happen to have Mr. McLuhan right here. So, yeah, just let me. come over here a second.
Oh,
Tell him.
I heard what you were saying. You know nothing of my work. You mean my whole fallacy is wrong. How you ever got to teach a course in anything is totally amazing.
Boy, if life were only like